see some real football talk.
Looks like it's going to be in just a matter of days now, sometime in the next 7 days, because owners are voting this in on Thursday. Players have a conference call to at least vote in their part, and then we have to go through the process of having the certification of the union by player vote. But in the meantime, they start getting the football back in business.
Now, explain to the common fan who may not really be on this, how will actual free agency potentially work?
Chaos. It's going to be chaos. I mean, you got 440-some players that are coming up at the same time as you're trying to do draft choices and you're trying to do undrafted players. You're also having trades made. And so literally what you have is 5 months of work literally trying to be done in 5 days. But that's what happens when you wait to the deadline to try to get something done. They're at the last minute, so expect chaos, but a lot of action.
Everybody's asking what teams are winners and losers in this thing. Like, what teams would be the type of teams that will win in this lockout situation?
Historically, teams that have established quarterbacks, established coaches, and established systems, they're the teams that do well. If you go back to 82, 87, when there was the last labor disputes, it was not ironic that the Washington Redskins won Super Bowls that year. What do they have? They may have had different quarterbacks, but they had the same system, the same coaches, and they have players that stayed together during the offseason. So what you can anticipate, if you have a Peyton Manning, a Tom Brady, or an existing quarterback that's having very little change in the system, they have the better chances.
Now, since we're here in Atlanta, let's talk a little bit about the Falcons. What do you see them coming out of this situation?
They're one of the teams that benefit because, one, they've got a quarterback in Matt Ryan. They have the same system and the same coaching staff, the same coordination. And the other perk is, like two other teams in the division, Tampa Bay and New Orleans, they have had continuity and players working together off season. That's a big advantage.
And also, does the Falcons being in Atlanta, does it help them because there are a lot of guys who live here so they can work out together?
No accident. I mean, if you're in Atlanta, you're in Miami, you're in Houston, you're maybe a little bit if you're Los Angeles, if they would ever get a team. Any warm weather place in the off season that has players that stay there on a long continuous basis, they always have an edge.